Good morning, children. Yesterday we discussed some questions which have been given with the chapter, and now some more questions which are given after the chapter. Open your book on page 88. Thinking about the text. Which of these statements are correct? The Pedar was an important person in the village in old times. Correct. Pedars still exist in Goan villages. Correct. The Pedars went away with the Portuguese. Wrong. The Pedars continue to wear a single piece long frock. Wrong. Bread and cakes were an integral part of Goan life in the old days. Correct. Traditional bread baking is still a very profitable business. Correct. Pedars and their families starve in the present times. Wrong. There's no need to write these in your notebook. Do this in book, that is sufficient. Second question. Is bread an important part of Goan life? How do you know this? Yes, bread is an important part of Goan life, and I hope you remember those three examples where mother is making sandwiches on the occasion of the engagement of her daughter, and two more for ball is important for parties and marriages as marriage gifts, and one more, give those three examples. Take the right answer. What is the tone of the author when he says the following? The thud and the jingle of the traditional baker's bamboo can still be heard in some places. He is getting nostalgic here, means he is remembering his past. Maybe the father is not alive, but the son still carries on the family profession. This is hopeful, tone is hopeful here. I still recall the typical fragrance of those loaves. Nostalgic. The tiger never brushed his teeth. Hot tea could wash and clean up everything so nicely after all. Funny, or it can be naughty also. Funny suits more. Cakes and bollingas are a must for Christmas as well as other festivals. Matter of fact. The baker and his family never starved. They always looked happy and prosperous. This is matter of fact. This also need not be written in notebook. Second question will be written in the notebook, and in writing section you can easily complete this table yourself. I am giving you a story to be written. But story writing is not there in your syllabus now. You write down character sketch of pen portrait or character sketch of baker in Goa. Okay, word limit for the answer is 80 to 100 words. This is your writing task, and today we will discuss main points coming in Kurk. Summary sort of thing will be discussed, and tomorrow it will be read from the book. See, Lokesh Abrol is a renowned doctor by profession. He is the writer of Kurk. He established first multi-speciality hospital in the private sector in Gurgaon. He is also a social worker. He established the first stray cow shelter in Gurgaon. Lokesh Abrol is also an established writer. The present essay on Kurk highlights his sharp observation and the ability for graphic description of the wonderful land that is called Kurk. First is, Kurk is a home to rainforests. Kurk is midway between Mysore and Mangalore. This land of rolling hills is the smallest district of Karnataka. It is home to evergreen forests, spices and coffee plantations. During the monsoons, it has lot of rains. The best season for tourists is from September to March. The air breathes of coffee. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows are scattered around the forests. Now this is Next part of the essay is talking about Greek and Arabic descent. The people of Kurg are possibly of Greek and Arabic descent. It is said that a part of Alexander's army settled here. These people married among the locals. Their culture and traditions are different from the Hindu mainstream. According to another theory, they are of Arab origin. Their long black coats with embroidered waist belts resemble the kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds.